On today's episode, Roby and Jeff hit the road. They begin walking over 2,500 kilometres to Alice Springs. The crew farewell their loved ones. Campfires ignite. Roby shares the heart behind this mission. The boys go on a cheeky Maccas run.
Yeah, 5 pumps of chocolate.
And some things don't go to plan.
Steering arm snap.
Fantastic.
Robbie Curtis. Who am I? I am first and foremost a family man. I'm a father of 7. My oldest daughter is Chloe, who's 19. My son Noah, who's 18. My son Jonah, soon to be 17. My daughter Miley, who's 15. And my daughter Rosie, who's 12. Lucy, who's 10. And Charlie, who is 6, soon to be 7. And my wife Catherine. That's where I begin each day, end each day. That's the foundation stones of Emmanuel City Mission. I bring family to the front door, and I seek to extend from that family into the streets of Brisbane as best I can with all my limitations. I have a passion for just living life to the full, whether it be father and son trips, father-daughter weekends, whether it be myself and my whole family, my wife getting out to see this beautiful great Southland, this Australia and this country. I have a passion for music. I see it as a very powerful medium, and my heart is of service to serve our community, particularly with those who are at the fringes of our community. And that makes up a lot of my passions, with lots of micro expressions in between all that. This is Robbie's Walk for Homelessness. This is a walk in support of Night Sanctuary, which is the Emmanuel City Mission's response to those experiencing homelessness and hardship in our city. It's a place where at night rough sleepers can go for a night off the street, where they are cared for. They have a warm bed, a warm meal, a warm shower, and they're supervised and they're cared for, all the while seeking to give them a platform and an opportunity to move forward in their situation and circumstances. We seek to raise $1 million on this walk to Alice Springs, and 100% of that money will support Emmanuel City Mission Night Sanctuary. In 2011, after some visits to Central Australia, very profound reasoning for my visits there in the first place in 2010. But in 2011, I had an overwhelming sense that one day I would walk to Alice Springs in support of all the things that I was learning, the things that I was realising, and the things that I was becoming passionate about when it came to not just Brisbane and my response locally, but the national response too that naturally I feel caught up in. In 2026, this was going to happen because it was 40 years since one of the greatest influences in my life, a man called John Paul II. He was Pope John Paul II at the time, considered one of the people's pope of the millennia. He visited Alice Springs. Based on where my life had taken me in ministry, supporting those homeless and vulnerable in our city, it was important for me that we connected these two deep passions of walking to Alice Springs to honour this 40th year since John Paul II visited, recognising that there was an opportunity to build awareness, to build support towards what becomes then our really tangible output, which is Night Sanctuary, getting people off the street at night in Brisbane with a goal of 7 nights a week, recognising that we currently operate at 1 night a week, and those provisions, we hope, will grow that ability. The eve on a 2-month walk, the eve is a really important time. As family people, we came together Sunday night on the eve. We prepared our hearts. Obviously that morning with the Emmanuel community, we'd been sent off by them, myself and Jeff. We were able to have some words before Mass and then a prayer throughout the end of Mass from the whole community. Some beautiful words of encouragement came from that. That night we ate together, we planned together, we sat around a fire as we do at our house and had a bit of prayer together, the most important fuel of this whole mission. And the next morning we left at, I was up at 2:15 for a 3 o'clock departure for Emmanuel City Mission for a 3:30 prayer and blessing and send-off. Some of the greats in my life showed up to that, and I'm really grateful for that. Good men, uncles to me, fathers to me, brothers to me, but all good men, and my mother and father were there, of course, too. That first day, we make our way through, which is Monday the 20th of April.
Made it.
Yes.
Beautiful. What's that? We're running 13 and a half. The first stretch from City Mission. What a blessing. What a blessing. We make our way from Emmanuel City Mission, running parallel to the Ipswich motorway all the way down to towards Ipswich, up the main street of Ipswich. It's beautiful through here. It's quite green, isn't it, Jeff?
Oh, beautiful.
What are your thoughts on the weather?
Well, we're blessed. The forecast is showing mostly sunny for the next week and cooler nights, so it's going to be good to get those Ks out in the morning.
Absolutely.
And a little jog.
We do a beeline for the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. The day finishes on Monday at about just before 1 o'clock. A long day. First day, everything's getting stretched out. You're getting a feel for it. It was really great to have 2 of our friends run us out from City Mission. Justin Moritz and Mark Doyle, and it was a blessing to have Jeff's wife Jacinta join us for the last 16 Ks, or 18 Ks, sorry. It was fantastic, so what a blessing that was.
The steering arm's just gone on the troop carrier. We've literally just pulled in the house to get ready for pickup this afternoon, the end of day 1. Come round the roundabout, went to reverse, drive forward, there's no steering. Just then.
Just then?
Yep. It was all fine, and I turned here and we've got no steering.
Oh my gosh. You can't steer without that then, eh?
We're stuck in the middle of the driveway. So we got to organise some parts and get back on the road.
Hey mate, here we are, 54 Ks. It's good, it's good. It was hot. Steering rack on the troopy. I don't know what to say. It's awesome. Not going to let it take from an awesome day. Jeff, how'd you reckon?
Went awesome, amazing. 54k down, day 1 done, ready to do another 53k. Got to dive into some office work now. The business and office still keeps ticking away even though we're on the road. So.
Yeah, Tuesday. It was it's fantastic. We got to the track at 4 a.m. and you know, we know the rail trail quite well from the Cherbourg pilgrimage. Early that morning was you know, we believe in the power of the word, and people get a sense about something. In our tradition, they believe that our words should be communicated, words of encouragement, and Jeff had received a few, I'd received a few. As we were sort of early into that day too, we were in this sort of stretch that we sort of feels like in one of our biblical stories, the road to Emmaus, or it feels very kind of as though you're in the Holy Land, the colour of the little rocks and gravel. You are on the rail trail, but it opens up to this big sparse paddock.
Jesus, could you show me your fire and your smoke?
On that particular morning, very overcome by the sunrise and the colours, the sparseness of the paddock. We heard the cry of the wedge-tailed eagle, and 2 eagles were sort of circling as though we were prey, but sort of came across in front of the track and went above us. It was normally further west. There's 2 here, and they are wedges, they're not kites. They're wedge-tailed eagles. And just sort of stayed there for a period, circling before eventually just leaving. And yeah, I guess I sort of felt like, well, first and foremost, I haven't seen wedge-tailed eagles in that part of the world. My understanding is they're a little bit further west, and happy to be wrong on that, but I haven't seen them there myself. I've understood them to be sort of out more sort of in the eyes of the country. I've seen a lot of them across the Nullarbor, South Australia, but certainly they could very well be. But these 2 were circling, very majestic, and I guess the sense for me was a real connection to, yeah, almost a greeting, a welcome from such a mighty King of the skies, really.
It's just a sense within me that you're walking there, Robbie, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a third person of Jesus here, walking, literally walking here with us.
Amen. It was
as we take these steps. And when we were running this morning, we were pondering, did Jesus run? We're pretty sure David might have ran, and other prophets in the Old Testament, but
a few of them ran from God.
There's this feeling of the Lord here walking with us, and it's just a blessing upon our path.
Oh, it really is. And you know, it's just, it's incredible. It's incredible. The Lord revealed himself in a different way there, and I'm not saying Jesus is a bird. What I'm saying is that if the Heavenly Father, who has the creative spirit, could breathe life upon this earth, as we believe in our tradition, and those things glorify him, and gosh, there's an intelligence in those birds. They are an intelligent bird, brother. There's a reason that they're the king. You know, everyone's soaring around. Like, if that's true, then it's a reflector of God. Yeah. And for me, that was God on this. I'm going to call this the Emmaus trip. I just renamed it. Yeah. Sorry, anyone who hears this from the rail trail community. This for me is the Emmaus trip. Yeah, praise God. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Praise you, Lord.
And later that afternoon, one of our team, Tim Noonan, obviously a real important person in the City Mission fabric, said, you know, soar on the wings of eagles, in a message to myself, and that was really relevant. So after a really, an extended day, a beautiful run to finish, getting to the start of the range so that the next morning with fresh legs, there was that beginnings of that moment where, creation, the beauty of creation, the beauty of that particular animal, it just felt so connected in a godly sense, and in a way that pointed us really close to our Maker.
How'd you sleep?
Yeah, good, bro. Yeah, a really good sleep, actually. Yeah. Some sleeps are just regenerous, other sleeps are restless. This was a good one. It was a good one. You wake up now anticipating what's my lower half doing as far as hips, ankles, what do my feet feel like, and my ankle the first time I roll out of bed. And like, we're going to be coming up the range. This is the probably the most sort of amount of hill we'll do for the whole trip really. So everything's gradual after this, so we'll give it a good go. But yeah, I suppose you just anticipate how everything's running, how your running gear's going, and mate, so far so good. So day 3, you know, we had a really good second night. Sam and Lucas found a really great site there. It's Lake Crestbrook, and if you've been to Lake Crestbrook, it's just gorgeous, and really, really well done to the local Shire and Shire Council. They do a great job in keeping a really great campsite there. We had 2 nights there.
Hello, my friend, would you sing this love song with me?
This is good, man. Jeffrey. So so they go in, you plug it in. Isn't this awesome? I mean, I feel like I should have bought some of these. Does it matter that I'm feeling a bit of FOMO? Can we have a leg each? Like,
You might be able to squeeze in there.
can I put mine in there too? How long was it to blow?
Oh, about 5 minutes.
And then
And then it does a cycle.
how intense? Oh, okay, yeah, right. And how long does the cycle go for?
You can set it between 15 minutes and an hour.
Yeah. What do you find it does for you?
It just freshens the legs up.
Yeah.
Feels good.
We sat around and end of that day and just sort of strummed guitars and Dan's a muso, I'm a muso. A little bit of admin going on a few work fronts for people back home, and after a beautiful night at Lake Crestbrook, second night, we were off early the next day, back to where we finished off on the trail, which was the start of the range. The team had set up a really great breakfast stop at the sort of top of the Lake Crestbrook gate, which gives you this lofty kind of view over top of just that whole region, which is just gorgeous, and the presence of God is just so apparent. So we kicked back, we had a few laughs, did some socials, some grabs. So what's really awesome is the drone flies in about 500 metres before we're at the checkpoint, which is just awesome because you know that we're close, and Dan's just whiz banging this thing over, and you hear this kind of, and it's kind of following you. You got to act like it's not there. Maybe a little bit of a peace sign, something like that, or a shuckers, I don't know, whatever the heck you do. But generally it's just trying to get some really cool aerial shots, and it was just ripping along. Next thing I heard, it just, and it kind of went down into the base of the trees, and next thing you know, we're climbing through Lantana, getting this thing out. So apart from the Lantana, it's a fantastic stop. We were joined for the next 14 Ks by Dan, and Dan joined us for some song, for a rosary, some great chats. Yeah, just a really wholesome bit of fellowship, really, to finish the day on a country back road after just a short little section on one of the main highways. I think it was the New England. Just a great third day. I guess as you go along, the days roll and you're really aware of why you're doing it, and that motivation is really important, because on the Wednesday, what's important for us is we have night sanctuary, and that was the day I'm speaking of. Day 3 was a night sanctuary day, so we're grateful that our team are serving 24 hours around the clock. They're on their rostered shifts. We're grateful that 7 women got off the streets that night. That I think it might have been 18 or 19 men showed up after a few more registered, but in their showing up, they had a fantastic night from what the team told me. Particularly the women had a really, really special night after a really nice meal together. They break off the men and women into different sections of the building. That's a really great operation. But the women had a little bit of a facial and a few things. I was told first-hand accounts that it was a really fun evening, and the girls were really loved up. They had a great sleep. So night sanctuary happening that evening. We're really aware the team's serving, so you're aware of the output, but you feel so blessed to be a part of representing something that is happening, that we merely must grow. And that the whole reason we've come out here is to grow that in a practical response, recognising that what motivates and drives a Jeff and a Robbie and many of our community is people like John Paul II. So there's this beautiful tapestry that fuels a fire that summits in those 7 women off the street and those men off the street. What a blessing. So really special third day. Wednesday will always be special for me. Wednesday night was very special because my son Noah came up and Luke's eldest girl Haley. This is my oldest son. He turned 18.
Yeah.
And his name's Noah.
Yeah.
What do you know, mate? What are you doing? What are you doing in a Hilux when you come up a range? What do you turn your car straight off or what?
No, you let it cool down.
What are you letting cool down?
The turbo.
The turbo?
So it doesn't break.
I taught you that.
You did.
Me?
And
Surely not. Nah, bless you, mate. It's good to have you here, brother.
Yeah.
He's turned 18 2 weeks ago and he's come to see me, driven all this way with supplies. Look at these supplies.
Emergency
Unbelievable.
supplies.
Emergency supplies, kombucha, butterberg, ginger beer. Unbelievable.
Non-alcoholic.
Peanut butter, crunchy.
And spring flavoured water.
Grateful for you coming out, mate. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
It's a blessing to have you and Haley. Luke's eldest girl over here, Haley. Father and daughter. Couldn't be away from any more than 48 hours. It was just such a blessing to bring some supplies, to come out and meet us. Bit of encouragement from my eldest boy there, and yeah, he just believes Dad can do it. He said, yeah, you can easily do this. I mean, easily do 2,709 Ks. I don't know people, but if my son Noah said I can easily do it, anyone who's a parent or a spiritual parent or a parent figure knows that you want to really please youngsters. You know, you want to please them. You want to make them feel proud of who you are. So, in an earthen sense, I'm going to absolutely give it a go as a result of my son telling me he can do it. Which got us to Thursday. Thursday was a great day. You know, you want to make every day just let it be what it's meant to be. Too much rhythm, I feel it will suck the life out of what we describe as the pilgrimage kind of component, which is that prolonged journey to a sacred destination with powerful encounters along the way. Day 4, looking forward to it. It's a 50k day. We are going to Gumbunji and so on. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be the halfway mark for week 1, which is great. And we're past the halfway mark week 1, sorry, 6-day weeks, not 7-day weeks. We rest on Sundays. So looking forward to it, eh? It's, let's do it. It's a great run, it was good. It was some beautiful country roads, a couple of fingers up from the farmers, and that's not the middle finger, that was the finger of the wave. So, blessing.
The Aussie finger.
The Aussie finger. We've got a camp kitchen here. These little cookers can do anything. The pizza.
Yeah, this little cooker.
Oh yeah.
An awesome steak, scrambled eggs. They are.
Look at the knife on it. Look at the butter knife. Take a look at that butter knife, guys. If you ever need to get a good butter knife.
Oh yeah.
Where did you purchase one of those, Luke?
This is Prep Pro.
Prep Pro. You heard it first. He's even got a light on it. Just in case he wants to cut butter at midnight.
Look at this stack. That is the breakfast of champions right there.
Active spray. The perfect potion. If you're into potions like I am, and you just, and you enjoy 200 k's of walking in 4 days, get yourself some active muscle spray. Perfect potion. I'm sure it's legal. What is in this thing?
Do you feel active?
I'm feeling active. Like I shouldn't have sprayed it. I want to start running again. Myself and Jeff, we connected with a couple of locals along the way. There was in the team, there was a young lady, Cass, who was really kind to us. Thought we were broken down at the breakfast stop after a 25 stint from Jeff and myself. The team was on the move from Lake Crestbrook. They were moving camp. Most of the time we'll be moving camp daily, but there'll be occasional times where it's convenient to be in the one location and pick up drop-offs. But the team was set up. We got to meet a local. She was really interested in what we're doing. She couldn't believe it. She thought it was a bit crazy and mad.
How long's it going to take? Well, good on you. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, her and her 2 dogs come down for a hello, and it was great, really encouraging. Before us needing just a bit of auto electrician work done, we had a father come down and just offer his help too. So I stress that because how good is it that the community shows up in so many different ways. We had a fella pull over in a car a couple of hours later, and he said to us, it's important when you introduce yourself out here, fellas, first and last names. Everybody knows everyone out here, and introduce with your first and last name. So we had a good chat with that gentleman, introduced ourselves and told him what we're doing. And people have been really interested on the way. We've been getting a lot of the bushies, truckies, one finger waves as we walk along certain highways and certain main roads safely, of course. And that got us through to where we ended up tonight was with a guy called Andrew here at Four Corners. Four Corners is they're running an industry here and running a head of cattle and a few hustles here out in this beautiful country, and he's given us this side paddock by the creek to come and to stay, which was just awesome. Great place to stay. My heart's gone up by like 20 BPMs. There are two massive dogs loose down there. They chased us. Jeff had to go full profile.
Both of us just giving our presents.
About 700 metres that way, there's two massive dogs. You can just see it, like just the glimmer on the horizon. They're both circling. Big white, big brown one. I'm guessing like a Great Dane or something, but cross. And there's a front fence, like a chicken wire front fence. You start pickets, which is pretty standard. But then we and Jeff go, hold on a second. There's no backing on that fence, and that driveway has no. And sure enough, it was charging the fence, and it came around the fence, and just came at us. It was like from here to you and me way, having a go, having a red hot shot. So by then I had a stick, and Jeff just went full profile. We both started charging at it, and it backed off, but I wasn't ready to get attacked by a dog today. So. Yeah, I'm very well. How are you?
What can I get you guys?
I waited 5 days for a McFlurry. Can I get an M&M McFlurry?
An M&M McFlurry, yep.
Can I get 5 pumps of chocolate?
Yep, just give me 2 seconds, sorry guys.
Gosh, the car's in idle. It's a bit painful.
That was M&M McFlurry with...
Yeah, 5 pumps of chocolate.
Yep.
Can I get extra M&Ms?
Yep.
And can I get 3 flakes?
3 flakes in that one, yep.
Yep. My mate here wants Oreo, which is nowhere near as good, but he wants an Oreo.
An Oreo one, yep.
Tell us.
Yeah, I'll have an Oreo McFlurry. Can I just have the 1 pump of chocolate sauce and 1 flake in there, please? And a bit extra Oreo too, if you can.
Extra Oreo as well, yep.
Thank you.
Anything else, guys?
You're a legend,
we're
mate.
very excited.
All right, we're coming through. Thank you, mate.
Amazing, thank you guys.
Let's go. The drive-through. Robbie's run for homelessness. Here we go.
Maccas is a nice, refreshing stop here this morning.
Yep.
Filling up on some ice cream, some chocolate, some good energy.
Oh, Jeff, you got the cash?
Yep, I'll be able to fix them up here.
Good, mate. Keep moving, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're going to stall.
Oh.
We're going to stall. Come on.
Yeah.
You got to stall, Jeff. You got to stall.
You having a good day?
Thank you, mate.
That's all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Hey, look at that. How good is that?
Cheers.
Let's go. Let's go. Running for homelessness. $1 million. Don't hit the car in front. Watch the car. How you feeling, Jeff?
Oh, look. This morning tea break this morning from Maccas is a nice way to just give a bit of energy.
Mate,
Feeling a bit low earlier today.
I know we're getting low on fuel, but don't let the car stall, mate. Please, please.
I'll just keep the legs moving.
Yeah, don't stall.
Yeah, maybe do some high ones.
I've stalled in the drive-through before, and I've had to have people push me through.
Oh,
I don't want to be pushed out, bro.
look, good time to stretch all out the.
Stretch the legs. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, stretch it all out.
Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Oh,
Thank you, mate.
Look at this.
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
my Oreo one. Look at that.
Can I ask you a question, you
That's
guys? Is M&M's or Oreo better?
I'm gonna go for Oreo.
Hey, high five. Give me a high five.
What's more requested?
Oreo.
Get out of here. See you, bro. Would you take a look at this bad boy? Hey, look at this thing. Yee-hee.
Those McFlurries.
Coming through.
Bit of energy here
Oh
for this
my
morning.
goodness, my word. Here we are, Robbie's Walk for Homelessness, my brother Jeff. All the way to Alice Springs, we made it to Derby. You saw it, ladies and gentlemen.
Bit of energy for the trip.
All right, over and out. It's like every day this week, it's been better than I wished for. Yeah, it's good. If I said that that's a week and there's 8 to go, the statistics aren't overwhelming, but hey, I'm pumped. I can't wait. I'm doing it with great company, a great crew, a great fellow pilgrim, a great fellow runner, someone that has inspired me, someone who is probably gives enough encouragement to continue to complete each day. I'm very humble in the midst of all that, which is just great. So I'm really excited about the centre when we get out there, the desert, like what's going to go on at Alice Springs is going to be awesome. So how could you not get excited about getting closer to that? Wow, I'm just loving getting to know people deeper too. As you travel with people, you live with people, you get to know them. We'll have some of our families join us, of course, wives, children. I'm super pumped and excited just for people to connect with their families on the way, and grateful for the hard work that those families put in to get out here. So pumped. I mean, I've waited a long time to do this, let alone, to dare to believe it could be possible, let alone to be doing it and having a departure date. It's just been awesome. So 1 week down, 8 to go. Awesome final destination, some great stops on the way, some great people taking an interest from here until there, and doing it with one of the greatest people I know, with such a top level crew, through sacred, beautiful country, paying our respects the whole way. Mate, it's a blessing. So excited, and we're grateful that the online community is joining us. Like, we get flooded with encouragement. How good? Please keep it going. Like, it just fuels us. And yeah, amazing. Can't wait.